Hello, everyone. This is David Wilson, Managing Principal of FundUuP, with your COVID-19 relief funding update. Today is April 16th, 2020, at about 4:34 in the afternoon Eastern Time. So, by now, everyone has heard that the money is gone. So the billions and billions, hundreds of billions of dollars have all been allocated. So not sure if, we'll just stop there. Okay. Looking back, so playing a little bit of Monday morning quarterback, we do this when with our favorite team, we go back, you should have done this, should have done that. So playing some Monday morning quarterbacking here, um, doing some quick math, this shouldn't have surprised anyone. I'm not saying you're surprised. I'm just saying it shouldn't be a surprise. The math never worked on this. Um, I saw this coming when it was put in play. For what it's worth, it really doesn't matter. But for what it's worth, now that said, what does this mean for business owners? Because that's why you're here. What does this mean? What are the bankers saying? What are the bankers saying? What are the bankers are saying the same thing. So by my accounts, with the bankers that I've spoken to, they are sending messages to folks who are in line with their applications saying, hey, there's no more funds. If and when this opens up again, then you'll be next in line, or you'll be first in line for the next round of funding. Okay, when is that going to be? Could be today. Like, it could be tomorrow. It could be next week. It could be next month. It could be never. I don't know what the answer is. You don't know what the answer is. Maybe someone knows what the answer is, but we don't. So again, my role here is to give you information, that big picture information. What are your options going through this pandemic and fighting to keep your business afloat, fighting to keep your employees employed without having to furlough them or lay them off or terminate them, what have you. All right, so control the controllables, right? So that's true. Now what? Okay. I still believe, and my gut is telling me that there's going to be more money released into this program. I can tell you why, but it would be an inappropriate soapbox for this particular medium. So I'm not gonna step on it. I just believe that that there is going to be more funds. There will be more funds released into this program. Now, that said, hope is not a strategy, right? So, oh, cool. Well, the funds dried up, and there's going to be more. I hope there's going to be more funds, and when that happens, I'm good. No, that's not what we should be doing. But now the options are fewer. So we had a lot of business owners, a lot of bankers working like tremendously long hours assembling these applications, a lot of business owners gathering all of this information and getting it together and putting it together. And is it for naught? I don't know. I don't know. Today it seems like it is. Hopefully in the future it will not have been. I am hesitant not to recommend, and I'm still gathering information about what actually the verbiage is. I'm not I don't want to. I don't think, given how quickly the funds dried up this first go round, I would be very hesitant to advise a business owner not to be, at the very least, have all of your documents together and be prepared when this opens up again. I think that's good advice, as opposed to just scrapping everything and saying, you know what, forget about it. It's not going to happen, right? Let's not do that. But what are you going to do in the meantime? And that's the thing, because a lot of business owners, the meantime was the EIDL. And the other day I was on a video, and I was the whole day, a whole video, I was like, oh yeah, the EDIL, and I don't know, that acronym, it speaks to how often this thing changes. So maybe it was the EDIL at one point. I seem to remember that. I'm probably wrong, but the EIDL and the PPP, right? That was the bridge. But now that's gone. And for a lot of folks, it's like, now what do I do? I really was counting on that money. Will it come? You have people with applications that are approved who have not been funded. I do know of business owners who have been funded in this program, so that's great. That's great for them. That's great for the program. The whole system was overwhelmed by this. But we need a now what? What do we do now? That's where companies, and I will take this time to toot our horn. And I'm not awesome at this, but we can help you as long as you fall into one of the categories that we can still get through underwriting. So I shared, if you go to FundUuP's Facebook page, if you go to FundUuP, if you go to my LinkedIn profile, if you go to Instagram, FundUuP on Instagram, you'll see a list of industries that we're still able to fund. We're still doing this. I just got off of the phone with a company that is I believe we have a good chance of funding that company. The challenge is that this isn't going to work for everyone, and I understand, and I hate to say that. It genuinely pains me to see what some business owners are going through. You have one of the things I'm hearing is, oh yeah, it's not, I'm afraid I'm going to lose my business. It's, I have 13 employees. I have 5 employees. What are they going to do? And that's the spirit, that's the strength of the small business community. That's just how we think. But we'd love an opportunity to try to help you. If I can't help you, I'll tell you that I can. But certainly let's give it a shot. And on past videos, I've spoken about how we kind of fit in to all this, as in addition to the SBA PPP funding, instead of the SBA PPP funding, and as a bridge to the SBA PPP funding. So for those of you who have your applications in but have not been funded and have been told you're not going to be funded until the next round, hey, I will do my best to help you. Just go to the website FundUuP, FundUuP.com. Click on the box in the top right corner. It says pre-qualify, and get pre-qualified, and let's get that process going. Best case scenario, we're bridging to the SBA funding that you're going to get in the future, which is awesome. Worst case scenario, we can't help you, but as we all are, we're going to find a way. And if I can be part of that and help you, great. It'd be my pleasure to do that. And if you there's a light at the end of all of this, and sometimes it looks like a little pinhead of light, but it's going to get brighter and brighter and brighter as the closer and closer we get to it. So keep up the fight. I wish I had something better to report to you, but I am offering you your options, and I am, if I can be a solution for someone's challenge, I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to do it. Just reach out, David Wilson, managing principal, FundUuP, with your COVID-19 disaster funding report for April 16th, 2020. Be safe, be strong, and together we will find a way.